presentation. I stepped outside. Was not a bad day, at least right now.
Yeah, it's warm outside, hot, if you will, especially if you're like first getting into your car. Super, super warm. And we're gonna call this weather summer-like for two reasons. A, the temperatures. B, the thunderstorm chance. So we're taking a live look now in downtown Macon. Looks like summer. Blue skies, temperatures right now sitting at 82. By 3 p.m., 85, and by 6 p.m., 88 degrees. Here's a look at today's weather headlines. The warmest day of the week. In fact, maybe the warmest day we've seen so far this year, right? So approaching record-breaking territory. The record, the beach today, 90. Highs, I'm thinking anywhere between 87 and 89 degrees across the viewing area. One or two rogue storms possible as we move through this afternoon, mainly between 4 p.m. and 10 p.m. and rain chances as we move through this weekend. Temperatures across the board now in the upper 70s and lower 80s, 79 in Gordon, 81 in Warner Robins, 79 in Unadilla, 82 in Macon, 83 there in Swainsboro. The closer you get to the coast, the warmer we are. As you back farther away, not as warm. Temperatures still in the upper 70s just north of Macon. But as we move through the afternoon, like I said, anywhere between 87 and 89 degrees, and you're going to see these little yellow spots pop up. That's that potential for a few isolated thunderstorms that we could get before dropping back down to the lower 80s as we move into 8 p.m. Now, we are under a level 1 with those storms that could come through. This is mainly places Macon, Twiggs County, Wilkinson County, and northward, also including Crawford, parts of Taylor County, and Upson County too. But what are those severe threats that we can see? Very minimal. Damaging wind gusts, hail, and heavy rain, like I said, very minimal. It would be within the few 1 or 2 isolated thunderstorms that we could get. And I do want to note, this says Friday and both Saturday. We're not under a level 1 for Saturday yet. I do believe we will be under 1. I'll show you why in just a second. But let's go ahead and get into future view. A lot to talk about here. Here are those isolated showers and potentially thunderstorms that I'm talking about. As you can see, they're that light green color. Typically with storms, severe storms especially, we see that yellow, orange, and red. But look at the temperatures, upper 70s, close to 80 degrees, humidity values in the 70s. We have the parameters for any of these isolated cells to become severe thunderstorms. So that's why I say maybe 1 or 2 rogue severe thunderstorm warnings, but most of the viewing area is not going to see rain today. This is now moving into Saturday, 2 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. now, and we're looking pretty good. Temperatures on the rise, not a lot of cloud cover, and now we're seeing more activity. This is 3 p.m., isolated showers in nature, mostly south of the fall line, and then more widespread coverage as we move into 7 p.m. And I do think that these will have the same parameters as I mentioned earlier, potential for hail within some of these isolated clusters, the potential for strong wind gusts between 40 and 60 miles per hour. And the timing on this system Saturday moved through 7 p.m. into 11 p.m. and out of here by then. Then we're just cloudy as we move into the rest of Saturday. Sunday, another rain chance, right? We went through all of this time with no rain, and now we're getting back to back to back. This, however, nothing severe. Most of it will be through our just north of our viewing area. And then by 5 p.m., just isolated showers after that. So here's your 7-day forecast. Highs today in the upper 80s today, and tomorrow, 70% chance of rain Sunday. Lots of sunshine as we move into next week and a cool down.
Jordan, thank you. Taylor